DiJonai, welcome to the Minnesota Lynx. I know it's been obviously a very short time since you've been here, but describe your level of excitement when you join a team that is the top team in the WNBA, top offense, top defense, and committed to competing for a WNBA championship.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Blessed that, they saw that I could be an asset and, there was a mutual respect there. I'm excited because I feel like my mindset got to shift, and that's what I want, is to be pushed to be great, pushed to not settle for anything less than that greatness. And I think obviously we played each other last year in the semis, and so I think Coach Reeves knows what I'm capable of, and I think she's going to make sure that I'm giving that output every single night. So that's what I'm excited for, just to be held accountable and to be around winners and, just champs.
What were your impressions of the Minnesota Lynx, even going back to last year and this year too, and how they play and just what it's like around here?
You always could tell that they play for one another. They pass up good and average shots for great shots, and that's why everyone on the team thrives and eats. And it looks so easy, but obviously it's not, because of the way that they move the ball, the way that they share the ball, the way that they rotate offensively and defensively. You can tell that there's a lot of trust, and so it's easy to play hard when you know that your sister behind you is playing hard too and is going to have your back if you make a mistake or if you, just miss a coverage or something.
You also come in with some familiarity. This is the return of the 2022 Connecticut Sun backcourt with Courtney and T. You played with Lan for 3 years at Stanford too. How much does that help the transition, that there are some familiar faces for you here?
A lot, especially coming into a team that is as established as this team, and just the rapport that they have with each other. I think it would have been a lot harder to come in and kind of not know anybody at all and just try to figure out my way into the social aspect. But I think it's great. Me and Courtney and T talk all the time, so it's seamless in that sense. And then Lan, me and her, we were super close at Stanford, so it's been great, and I loved playing with all three of them. So I'm excited, and I'm grateful that they're here and that there is that sort of familiarity, so I don't have to worry about being nervous as just human beings, social interactions.
Someone's always there to get in your ear, help you out.
For sure, yeah. Or just talk to about regular stuff, and it's not all basketball all the time. Conversations.
I think your game has obviously grown so much over the last couple of years, but I think a lot of people associate you with defense. But how much do you want to bring that intensity, that energy to the perimeter, especially for a team that is undersized and looking for that ball pressure?
I think that's one of the biggest things that I can bring to this team, is just being that head of the snake, picking up the ball 94 feet if need be, fighting through screens, blowing up screens, getting extra possessions. And then this team is just full of gritty people, and that's what I am too. Like you said, they're undersized at the post, or have been throughout the season, but it doesn't reflect on any type of stat sheets as far as defensive ratings and as far as obviously the record. So I'm just here to continue that, and obviously I hope to alleviate some of the pressure from some of the guards having to exert all that energy on defense, because that's what I do. So I'm excited to give them that on that side of the ball, and then just bring a different aspect of paint touches, attacking the rim, getting out and running in transition, and just giving a different feel, a different look.